Moderation, everyone's safe. Yeah. More close. Rotation is locked. Rotate device back. This is gonna be a legit problem.
Turn rotation on with your phone.
I do. I got it. I made sure to turn it off.
Rotate it, then turn it off.
And then turn it on.
No, rotate it so it's that way, then turn it off.
I gotta swipe from here. Okay, same shit. Wait, you want me to turn it on while it's here? Nothing, man. Nothing. Let's just grab the other one. It's in my mirror. It's got the little light around it. We're not
Other
gonna
phone?
use no other stand, because this one doesn't have the thing to support. We'll be right back after these messages. In the meantime, I don't know. We'll just go selfie mode.
Wait a minute. Let me see.
No, trust me, it will not work.
Won't fit through there?
I mean, it'll fit through there, but the bottom of my phone is still gonna eat up the cord. Hold on, guys. Give us a minute. This video is sponsored. Not really. Papa Murphy's toppings. If you like your pizza to take and bake just the way you like it in your oven, which is burnt, let's be honest. None of y'all remember to take the pizza out of the oven. And still for all of the toppings to slide off once you pull your freshly baked slice of pizza out, Papa Murphy's toppings will help serve you in that exact regard. Papa Murphy's toppings will 100% never fail. With all of the toppings coming off directly off of each and every slice of your pizza to the point where you have to pick it back up with your fingers and single-handedly put it back onto the slice for it to fall off again before you eat it. Look, Papa Murphy's, if I didn't love you so much, I wouldn't give you any shit. Unlike those fucking twist ties. Anyways, we're gonna be right back. I gotta put this back in the fucking fridge. I didn't know how I was gonna do this. I can't pause the live stream either. And don't worry, I'll fix this around the top. Okay, that was my first off. So now that having all that said and done has been gotten out of the way, I'll go ahead and continue setting up. Perfect. Absolutely brilliant. Oh man, I actually need this higher altitude. What are you laughing at? Alright, I want the microphone in the shit. Maybe we're gonna have to sit a bit closer. Alright, so first things first, while my featuring whoever is currently occupied, we'll just leave it at that. The dude wants his name, for the sake of this video, to be S. I'll let him explain after, or here in a little bit. I got a whole ass notebook here for scratching off, so I did my little shitty intro ad. And next, I'm going to find some way to call S in. That's gonna wait a minute. Hey, real quick. Glad I have this written down, or else I would have forgotten. Shout out to Remix Live. I'm not even doing music here. I'm in a good mood about it. Remix Live has never let me down. Alright? Not a sponsored ad, but holy shit, man. The amount of shit you can do on your phone alone with Remix Live. Yes, you can get it for probably a computer. I don't know for sure. And I know for sure about this one, you can get it for your iPad. Maybe it works a little differently, but hey, doesn't matter. The shit is it's just dope. It's the opposite of shitty. Okay, roll that right out of the way. Go with Remix Live, 100%. If you were going to try and make music like as a beginner, Remix Live's your homie. So I just finished my Pumpkin album. When was it that I just? It was January 28th. Was my last song from my Pumpkin album. There is one more, but I'm not saying what it is, and it's actually a reference to something else. So it's actually technically not part of Pumpkin, but it's gonna be in Pumpkin. But don't look forward to it because it's not happening anytime soon. Alright, I'm gonna be working on my next album here soon, but I got 3 new surprises first that I'm working on currently. In the meantime, I hope you enjoy 15 whole ass songs that are ready for music videos once it stops being cold out there. It's gonna be cold for a while, I think. But yeah, man, that is my 5th album. Give me props, man. I got 50 plus songs. I think that's up to 56 total now. All things included and considered. I think it's up there. It's pretty good. And it's getting kind of fucking lonely being the only one here talking to myself on this fucking live stream. So sit your ass down.
Shut your mouth.
God damn, how long does it take to wash your hands? We have to scoot close. I wanted to be further apart so we'd be like on each end, but yeah, we're kind of like shoulder to shoulder. I've been doing that too, man. Maybe a little zoom or something now that you're here to actually see. Okay, well, don't take me out completely. Like that. There, that's comfortable. Not for y'all. But, hey, you saw earlier I tried to tilt the screen. We're not starting with this shit, alright? Today, it's gonna be a banger because we have. How many stories is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, I think. Except one of them's kind of short, so 3.5. Stories that's never been told. The stories out of his ass.
Yeah, totally.
His mouth, in this case. Unless you want to talk with your ass.
I don't know how that would be humanly possible.
I don't want to find out.
The reason why he introduced me as S, pretty sure you can tell already, I have a lisp. So, there you go.
Yeah, that's exactly where his mind went. I mean, if I wanted to talk shit on my own lisp, if I had one, or something about my crossed eyes or anything like that,
I can do that too.
I would come up with something, but S wouldn't be where I don't know what the fuck, but S it is today. For the sake of today. So, let's get into the first story. Which one do you want to talk about? This one, or that one?
Spotify?
No, Spotify. That's me. I'm going to tell them later on that I'm trying to go into Spotify right now.
What are your thoughts?
I legitimately went over that part while I was putting it on the list. This story, or that story. All of them involve us.
First hangout.
First hangout? Okay. So, you earlier told me that you didn't know how this went, but I think you're going to remember very, very soon. Right after we just, what was it? We got each other's Snap, and then I hung out at your house, and then it was so it's not actually the first hangout, but it was really late at night, and I had a bunch of alcohol, and then your ass was like, "Hey, you got any more? You remember that shit?" And then so,
oh no.
Yeah. So we took this fucking half a bottle of, dude, this.
No, I want them to see the other side.
This is front. This is the forward.
No.
Leave it alone.
What?
They know what a microphone looks like. Probably on the other side as well, if they have one. Alright? They don't need to know what it is. They see the front of it. And us being fucking talking in the back like complete idiots. Alright. Where were we? After your fucking rude interruption.
You're talking about how I went to your place and you were drinking?
Right. So, this expired ass 2-month-old already opened, and only half a bottle left of Southern Comfort. Was it that, or was it?
It was full.
No, it was full. It was, but I remember it being old and open. And this dude said, "I don't give a shit." I was like, "Are you sure you could get sick from it?" No. So we're going around boarding, just longboarding, doing nothing. And then he has this flask in his pocket, drinking it from time to time. You remember when you drank like a fuckload on that elevator?
No, we were doing shots before we headed out.
I was still drinking? I was still drinking. I don't remember that part.
All I know is the bottle was like freaking, let's say about that big, and by the time I got done with it, there was only about like not even that much left.
Yeah. No, it was one of the smaller bottles. I don't even think it was that big.
Yeah, it was. It was like...
It was like that big. For y'all to see, it'd be like that big. It'd be like from my nose to my start of my chest, maybe. I don't remember exactly what happened. I do remember the elevator. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, I tried to take the elevator while going up to it was a parking garage because we were boarding around at night.
Yeah, and
It
I
was
tried
just
to
a
use
dude.
it as an excuse to fucking...
High off his ass, just laying down on the floor of the elevator.
When the fuck was that?
Same night.
I don't remember that shit at all.
You literally said just hi to the dude and let him take the elevator back up.
Dude, I didn't... I think that was a different night, man.
No, it was the same night.
No, because there was another time that we went longboarding in a parking garage, indoor, except for the top level. And I remember you taking the elevator.
No, I boarded all the way up.
No. You were taking the stairs.
Oh, yeah.
And this guy came down from the stairs. He said hi to me, and then he went into the elevator. And I could see his eyes were redder than than the sun itself, man. But that's all he said. I thought at first, because the energy he had was like, I don't want to say violent, but definitely aggressive. So I thought he like had bad intentions, and like, made sure I had my knife on me, but I stay away from him just to be sure, just be cautious. And still friendly, because yeah, you never know. I could be wrong, which I guess I was. Dude just wanted to take the elevator up to whatever floor he wanted
Top
to.
floor.
Now here's the funny thing. He just came down from the stairs. This is the same parking garage. He took the stairs to the bottom to go to the elevator. All right. Well, at any rate, that definitely was a different time. We took the elevator going up because I wanted to have some kind of excuse for not public drinking. I mean, if anyone's watching this, you have no proof that actually happened. All right, this is an educational and entertainment video purposes only. Okay. Yeah, this, as far as you're concerned, didn't actually happen. Anyways, when we were at the fucking top, I remember these two it was like a couple. It was a girl and a guy getting into a very loud argument. And one of them stormed into a back of a fucking SUV. And the SUV fucking took off, bro. We were sitting baffled like this. just watching it roll down, all the way up at the top of the shit.
Remember the other night where we were walking to freaking 7-Eleven and that Cadillac came barreling past us at like 90 miles an hour?
Yes, you were fucking around with frozen puddles, and you wanted to see how far you could dip your foot in, breaking the ice, without wetting your shoe in the process. And I was trying to explain to you why that's a bad idea. Number one, you'd have wet feet, possibly wet socks, which aren't comfortable. And number two, you could fuck someone else over in the process by doing that. And all we hear is this. We didn't hear no fucking engine whatsoever. It sounded like wet tires, bro, on the pavement.
You just hear the tires rolling over the bumps like and just
Yeah. And the car was just, it made that noise. Just. This dude said it was about 90, but I'm thinking it was like 70.
it was not 70.
It was 70 or 80. It was somewhere along there. I don't think 90 would be too fast. I mean, because then it brought up the other current instance, which I'm actually going to share with y'all. Because I don't have the footage, it's on a different app, which I'm currently kicked out of. I can't share this video footage of this with you, except for a couple of pictures I took with my phone. I was on my cab. God damn, I can't talk for shit. I was on a vacation to California, and I called it from Red Hot Chili Peppers, Californication. Okay, kind of self-explanatory. That's where I got this hat, actually. And when we were on our way to LA, we didn't hear shit. Okay, absolute fuck all. But this car, from out of nowhere, come peripheral vision for a split second, and then gone. And all we hear is, he like broke the fucking sound barrier. And he's dodging traffic with his little gear shift and everything. I mean, cocaine is a wonderful drug, but it could kill you. And if it doesn't kill you, it could get into a situation where you could die with something else, man. And that looks like what he was taking. I'm not judging or generalizing, but just to put a thought in your head.
Also, speaking about that, I have a similar story, but it's from a TV show I've been watching on Netflix. It's called Outer Banks. Spoilers, I don't know what episode it's on, but you're going to find out sooner or later. There's this dude named Pogue. No,
Okay.
Pope. Shush.
Spoilers.
I already said spoilers.
No, you said you're going to find out sooner or later. It's either...
I said spoilers. I said you're going to find out sooner or later, though. There's this dude named...
He did not say spoilers.
Shut your mouth. There's this dude named Pope. And he gets stung by a wasp while trying to find a giant golden 8-foot cross, and his friends, you shush, his friends took them to a paramedic, dude who drives an freaking ambulance, and he gives him a crap ton of freaking adrenaline, and he woke up.
Like the type you take in your arm?
Straight adrenaline.
Okay.
No. And he wakes up. Gets in the truck, his friend's truck, his friend's parents' truck, and he's just flooring it through the freaking highway. All of his friends are like, slow down, but weaving, dodging through traffic, trying to find the people who took the golden cross from him because there's other people after it as well. It's his family's cross, and while trying to swerve in and out of cars, he lost control, then slammed the back end into a tree because of how high on adrenaline he was.
I can see how that's related to the other story. I mean, it took all the way till the very end. But whatever the show's name is of that, disclaimer, no sponsor. Still no sponsors. Hey, enjoy the free videos while you can, because one day, eventually, with any hope,
we're gonna have ads.
Yeah, we'll be monetized. I mean, if I had to choose between not getting money on YouTube and getting money on YouTube for the price of ads, Everyone else is sucking it up, so y'all are gonna have to as well, man. I'm sucking it up to watch some cool ass entertainment. So, let's go on the other side of the topic here as I eat this paper. No, it's gonna happen. I used to do this throughout school. Leave my hair alone. That part's gonna be a fucking meme. Keep the cup down. Keep it down. Stop. Let it go. Let go of the fucking cup. Let go.
No.
I'll give you a quarter if you let it go.
No.
I don't have a quarter. Alright. Let's go with fucking the night spent over at Eric's. Disclaimer. Okay. I do not hang out with my father anymore. Some shit happened. I checked him once for talking shit on my family, and I would have done it for the same exact shit for him if someone talked shit on him. Anyone. If I check my own family for talking shit on my family, then it would be to that exact extent. However, he made it kind of like he listened the first time, but not very hard, because he just wouldn't stop. Other shit happened, and I'm not disclosing that information. I got my shit, all of my shit, and rolled on out. Kind of miss David. David was his... Oh, shit. I don't know if I have his permission to say his name on fucking YouTube. Well, that was awkward.
Well, his name's not David, everybody. Don't worry.
Yeah.
It's Michael.
Make it suspicious here.
It's Michael.
Yeah, it's definitely not. It'd be so funny. It would be like legitimately cool if his name really wasn't David.
It's not. It's Michael.
Well, no, check it out. If his name really wasn't fucking David, and now everyone thinks it. But either way, at this point, y'all don't know. Y'all don't know if I just said that just then to throw you off. Could be not. Fucking, anyway, I guess we're just gonna call him David. It's been said once.
His name's Michael.
It's not Michael.
Yes, it is.
Y'all already know that it's not Michael.
It's Michael.
Yeah. Dude, do you feel like you're fooling anyone?
Yes.
Okay. Well, let's let him think it. So, a lot of shit. And then, dude, when I came back for my stuff, because I realized I still had my G-sauce.
Michael here.
Yeah, no, not V-sauce, the G-sauce. Was still over there, and I had to go back for it. It was in... the brain stain I didn't give a fuck about, alright? I honestly, this was the time where I still quit, so, I mean, I didn't really want him having it, but so the fuck what? I mean, it wasn't like it was the best, anyway. Some of it was Cali Ground, I think. No, I finished that one off. Some shit was in there, I don't remember. I wound up giving it away. But what I did give a fuck about was that it was in the container of Tony Stewart, the racer for Home Depot, in NASCAR. Number 20 in the orange car, okay? He was my number fucking one growing up. I couldn't part ways with it, man. I got that also in California. And someone trying to junk and sell off their bruh. Trying to sell off their shit in their garage. And I saw that, and I was like, it's not the Home, what the hell is it? The Home Depot, the Home Office Depot? Oh, Office Depot. That bullshit. With the red car, I think, or some bullshit, man. And then Tony wound up going to someone else. Dude, all good things must come to an end. That's all I'm gonna say, man. It was the shit when he was number 20. The shit. But I saw it and it was exactly how I remembered it, and I was like, no, man, this is it right here. This is the entire reason we came here. She told me make an offer, and I'm like, well, respectively. I mean, this, aside from my sentimental value, it's just a metal fucking container piece of shit. So, $5. And hey, $5 it was. Best $5 I ever spent, man. Anyways, getting from that shit. Now back on track with the story. So, in the have you ever had a dream that yeah no, in the events leading up to this story, it was one of those same nights where my father had gone to sleep early, but David, being the night owl that he is, fucking stayed up and party. But it wasn't with me. It was with me and my boy. So he was smoking.
And I also had a 240 milligram edibles.
Oh, I forgot. That was the same night? Mm-hmm. Oh, now I remember. I was giving away my edibles. That was the same fucking night. So, you know, I was asking for anyone who would be interested. And David, fucking, he's like, and I told him, this is quite powerful. So, you know, consume at your own risk. And David was over here. Okay. He ate a full one, you know, not a big deal. I mean, it'd be a big deal for me. I'd probably be panicking. And then we took it over to my father. I was like, look, man, if these don't get eaten, they're going to go bad.
Oh, so, tell him how we couldn't get it open.
Oh, my God. It took forever before we even had the chance to pop one, dude. So my boy, S, tried to open it up. Nothing happened, man. So David, he's like, oh, I got it, man. I'm a warrior. I'm a Viking, dude. We wound up getting fucking power tools. No, you heard that right. We had these fucking bolt cutters and shit.
No, we just had like the arms on the pliers were like this fucking long, and literally had to freaking.
And it took not only David, but him plus S. Trying to fucking... It was one guy on one side and another guy on another side pushing as much as they could. Fuck, man, I really should have recorded that. Do you remember whether or not I recorded that?
No.
I don't remember. I need to dig through my files to see if I can make that a short. That was hilarious, dude. By the time it was open, the fucker, it was like this cylinder container.
It was bent like a square.
Yeah, it wasn't circular anymore, man. It was a circle, a full-blown circle at some point in time. You couldn't even take it for a donut anymore, my guy. Not even an eaten donut. But we finally got it open. He already said he had two. I already said David had one. Maybe another one later on. I don't remember that part. And my fucking father couldn't take him seriously. You want to know what he did? Don't look like much to me. Motherfucker was just munching them fucking down.
No, he wasn't.
Dude, he took more than one.
No.
He fucking gulped it. Yeah, it was the reason like most of them got eaten.
There's only like 3 in there.
There was more than 3, my guy. I remember him eating them like fucking Doritos chips. Like, it wasn't the entirety of the fucking thing, but it was like... let's just put it like this. Imagine some adult trying to beat a little kid at basketball. He thought it was that easy. Okay, not an unexperienced kid who you know dribbles and it bounces on their foot. Happened to me when I was growing up. And then oh yeah, I got this, right? And he's just dunking shots and dunks and whatever. He thought it was They thought it was to that point. Like, he legitimately took it without any seriousness. So, like, how long you say it took for it to kick in? Like 30 minutes, an hour?
I'd say at least an hour.
Around an hour, we were kicking it, all four of us. And then all of a sudden, because we kind of just migrained into David's room, I come back out in the fucking kitchen where my father was at the time. Nowhere to be seen. He wasn't in the bathroom. He wasn't in the guest room. Wasn't in the fucking living room. He was snoring in his fucking recliner downstairs. He was either downstairs or was in his fucking bedroom. He was passed the fuck out. He went, oh shit. And so he just fucking dipped, man. As for David, he kept smoking. He had an edible. Maybe two. I don't remember. Maybe
He had
another
one
later on.
I think he honestly had half.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And here's me having two full-blown,
Yeah.
plus
So
puffing
there's-
off of a pipe as
Right.
well.
Right. So David had half, and plus the weed he already had at his house. And your ass took it almost as non-serious as my father. If you had two full-ass shit.
I knew what I could handle. I could have got higher than that, honestly.
Really?
Yeah.
How high did you used to get?
No, I know if I know if it's just flour, flour and edibles, I can.
I've never mixed the two. I 100% legitimately have never mixed. It was either one or the other for me.
Just imagine a rocket ship blasting off to Mars.
I'm sure, man. I'm sure that shit. Plus, my father also was smoking. So, mixed both of those two, and yeah, it was raps for his ass. I'm surprised, knowing this now, that you took two, because I know you took some, but I didn't know you took two whole ass fucking things. Zone stones. That's the name I called them. Plus, and I remember seeing, I've sat and watched you smoke. But now thinking of it now, I'm surprised that you didn't also just start Zing. Just catching the Z's, man.
No, it doesn't put me to sleep. It wakes me up. It keeps me awake.
True. Or having a bad trip. I'm happy you didn't.
Yeah.
So, we're listening to music at high volume, like my neighbors do. And
Yeah, well, they're.
they don't need to know that much. All right, that's a bit TLR. That's sorry I had to go through that.
I'm not.
Yeah, of course you're not. Save it for your own YouTube channel, motherfucker.
No.
And it got to the point where I was like, okay, my father's asleep, but we were still pumping that music, just blaring it. And honestly, I don't think he even noticed. He was like probably that deep into his sleep. But for your charming ass, I remember you had the most shit-eating grin I think I've seen all year long. This was last year. And his mouth was like this. He was like, he wouldn't say shit either. He would just look. He'd just be looking and thinking. Just like, it's kind of a nice day, you know? I was drinking beer. David not only took Zone Stone, half a Zone Stone. Yeah, because I think he saved the other half. He put it somewhere special, somewhere he said he was gonna remember. And then he had those little paper towels, and I have no idea where he got them. He told me, but I forgot. You rip them, okay? Rip one whole paper towel off, nothing different. But then you can rip it in half, and it's like lined for the halves. And he wanted to show it to me because of how often I used to go over there and take a paper towel and then rip it in half just on my own behalf.
Yeah, my parents bought a roll of those. It's like a roll all the way around, half the middle of the roll, then just like the whole roll is like cut into eighths or something like that.
Wait, you can go even more than that?
No, from
Or it's just halves and halves? like what I'm saying.
4 out of 1 sheet, basically.
Got it. So it's not eighths. It'd just be quarters. Hey, you know what? Regarding on the fucking cup issue, I guess I could pay you in a quarter of a paper towel. But you let it go anyway, so it doesn't matter.
I didn't let it go. You let it go.
I let it go first.
Mm-hmm.
Are you holding it now?
No.
Okay. Anyway, yeah, just go ahead. Be a menace. Let it out. That was almost perfect. I mean, it was perfectly upside down. Make sure the table isn't wet. But let's get back on topic here. We drift off topic a lot. I got ADHD personally. This guy has something wrong with him. Highlight wrong with him. So he's not only doing Fire Flower plus Zone Stones, half of one, but he's also drinking beer. This guy over here wasn't interested in beer. Now, I've already quit. They were mine. I was giving them away because I quit. So, and he offered me some regular, pipe situation, and I kindly declined. I was more interested in the beer anyway. You were over there sitting, smiling, doing absolutely nothing, when all of a sudden, David come out of nowhere and just went, "I want to headbutt you." Now, he's done this shit with me before, and I know how hard David headbutts, but he wanted to headbutt S. And so they headbutted, and it was a good, solid fucking impact. I was sitting on the bed, and I could hear it. And,
He didn't hit me in my forehead. He hit me, like, up here, on the top of my fucking head. So,
yeah.
You betcha that fucking hurt.
It wasn't just because of the impact, and it wasn't because he's a sissy. It's just because it was right fucking there. I could headbutt a fucking wall with my forehead. I'll be fine. Right? The top of my head is a different story. Matter of fact, I try and keep my hats like this away from the top of my head so that way I don't get banged by it. It's not like it's going to do it on its own. But I used to wear headphones over top, and I'd have to position them like away from the top of this, that little circle up there, either to the front or to the back. Because just that would set it off, and it would just bother me. I guess it doesn't hurt as much anymore now I have more hair, but either way. Fucking...
Speaking of hair...
Just cover your face up, and then put an Spider-Man, Peter Parker from Spider-Man 3, with that shitty-ass haircut.
No, I can actually make it look like that. I just have to comb it the other way.
You probably could. I honestly don't doubt it. That's kind of why I brought it up, to be honest. Does a little look like it. So tell them how long were you holding the top of your head afterwards?
20, 30 minutes.
Non-stop, man. It got to the point where I got concerned. I was like, dude, are you doing good, man?
I'm like, no.
And then for the spiritual guys, fucking David was like, let me feel how high you are. Because I don't remember, the subject went over to the amount of how high everybody is. I wasn't. I was just intoxicated. So he puts his fucking hand on his forehead and goes, wow, you're high. And they were trying to take out the high from him because he was so. They were trying to fucking.
No, I said, hey, feel.
Yeah.
I told you to feel it, and you tried to fucking take it all, and you're like, oh, shit.
I was trying to take some of it away so that way you could, like, get a clearer conscience. Because I felt it at first, and I was like, that brings back memories, man. Like, grain out memories. I feel like I should do something here. So I tried to take out some of the fucking high, and didn't fucking work for me.
You nearly greened out.
And what did you say in response?
Sissy. I honestly don't know. I said, seriously, dude?
I
Come on.
remember what you told me was it took it a little bit out.
Oh.
A little bit. It's like when Thor tried to. Oh, not wrong hat. I was gonna point it out. This is my Cali hat. It's like when Thor tried to drink out of that cup of infinite water, and he lowered the level down without realizing that it was all of the water in the world or whatever. It was like that. So I took out 0.5%.
And you literally said you couldn't take any more.
No, I was done. I didn't want to get stoned from secondhand. Like I didn't want to get stoned. Period. I might have picked something up from that. Oh, I might have gotten a little high myself. Might have accidentally went against my own promise there. Do you remember anything else that happened?
I know. He pulled out his movies and video games.
Did we play video games? I remember me and David playing video games, but not all three of us. I'm talking about different occasions. I don't remember whether or not we all did that occasion.
Shit.
Yeah, go ahead and just elbow me right in the face.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, he started pulling out movies for us to watch. And we didn't actually watch anything.
No, but I remember pointing out a couple that he's already shown me, plus I already knew. I don't know why, but I always excite him when I...
Be right back after these messages.
I'll cover for you. I always excite him when he's trying to show me all of his movies, and I'm like, hey, I know that one. He goes, you do? You've seen it? Something about it. His eyes light up, and he starts talking about it, and it's really cool. Maybe the next time. Well, there won't be a next time as long as he's living with my father, but maybe sometime, if I get the chance to point out the movie out, I'll see if he wants to watch it. Because I wouldn't mind fucking rewatching something. You know, I'm not one of those. And if you're watching this, if you are one of these people, you know who you are, and you're being judged very, very harshly. Just want to point it out. I'm not one of those types of people that will simply watch a movie one time, call it good, never watch it again, unless I forget about it. Forget the title, forget what it's about, anything. Or to the point where, oh yeah, I remember this now. And then take out the fucking movie, proceed to watch something else. You know who you are if you're watching this. Alright? I am not with you. Just want to make that clear. So no, I think that was the entire night. We must have stayed up until like 6 a.m.
It was like 6, 7 a.m.
Yeah, it was bad. Like, it ruined any potential sleep schedule that could be healthy. At the time, mine wasn't, so I was vibing.
Most of the people watching this, if any are viewing, which doesn't look like any of you are.
No, I don't get any views while I'm...
If anyone was viewing, you know what we're talking about.
What the hell are you... What the hell
Sleep schedule.
Yeah? Are you hinting at sex, my guy? What the fuck? You know what we're talking about. Look, I assure you, there was just the boys, man. There was no girls over that night. I don't know what the fuck you're on, dude.
I'm saying, if anyone are viewing, you know how fucked up a sleep schedule is, because you're viewing this right now and you have a fucked up sleep schedule.
Okay. Unless they're in, like, fucking Kansas. Kansas is part of the US, I know.
Bangkok, Thailand.
Dude, Hong Kong. You don't got any more? I thought we were gonna do a little bit here.
China.
Isn't Hong Kong part of China?
Hong Kong is Japan.
Huh. All right then. Australia. There we go.
Venezuela.
Dude, if you live in Australia, okay, and it's summer, I think it's summer, when you don't actually get any moonlight. It's just, will you stop? I'm talking here.
No.
Where it's just the sun is out all day. I don't honestly think you could technically ruin your sleep schedule at that point. I mean, yeah, the time on your phone, on your clock is going to tell you what time it is, obviously, but really, if I lived there, I'm going to be honest, it'll be uncomfortable to sleep. Like, I have to have it, for me, to a certain amount of light. In my case, not very much at all. But, I mean, if I were to pull back the drapes, you can see that there's no light. So I usually stay up, but I still like falling asleep in the dark, is my point. I don't think I'd still be comfortable falling asleep when all day, every day, it looks like fucking the afternoon. I guess I'd have to get used to it, and then coming back here, it'd probably be a trip. Be like, I'm not used to it. Why is it dark so quickly? That's not how people in Australia sound. That's how I would sound. Anyways, let's go ahead and talk about Spotify while S is fucking got his dick in his hand. I wanted to originally start posting some of my... Oh, that's what you're putting in there. Great. Sugar and water.
Yes, sugar and water.
I wanted to originally start posting on Spotify, but you have to have a certification or some shit. And I looked into it, man. Most of them will let you post anywhere. YouTube, which I already am. And Instagram, which I don't really need a certification. Same thing as YouTube. But here's the thing. If you want to do more, you need to start paying monthly subscriptions. Now, I'm not completely against the idea, alright? Don't take me for the stereotype of a Jew. But for a monthly prescription, we'll go with that. For a couple of songs, I might just go with one and then try and cut it out after that. No continuous subscriptions after that until I'm ready to start posting more. Because right now, I could post all I have, or, that'd be boring, or I could post only my officials, which eventually I want to. I want to have all my playlists and YouTube and getting out into other apps. Just what is said and done and final. Okay, I got demos here. I got rough drafts, some of them. But I also have music videos, and usually when it gets to the point of the music video, that's everything is said and done. Even if I messed up at that one time, done. It's on the radio. Might as well be. You know, even if I didn't lip sync or sing along, sometimes I do a little both in the music videos correctly, and I wound up looking like I said something else. Doesn't matter. It's said and done. Might as well be on the radio. You know what I mean? That's my end all be all. I mean, why work even more than I already am on a song after I've done the music video? Like, that's some harsh shit.
Oh, nope. Yeah, it's on the table.
It's not allowed on the table. Come on, dude. There you go. All right. Well, that's Spotify. That's my talk about Spotify. Told you about Pumpkin, and I was trying to come up with some kind of geezer's thoughts to just throw in here, just a little hint at something I could make in the future about my... You're chewing ice, what probably sounds to the poor viewers like it's directly into the fucking microphone. God damn. You guys just what? You don't consider others? Is that it?
No.
Well, you don't really consider me. All
How
right.
dare you? You don't consider me either, you piece of shit.
When have I not considered you?
Take a joke.
Take a joke. Take a. It's a joke, not a dick. Don't take it so hard. All right. You want to tell, since it's been me, pretty much, mainly, been just me talking. Do you want to tell him about Jay's?
Huh?
The time at Jay's?
Oh. Oh no.
Yeah. We're gonna get into something real good here.
Me burping.
That's the time at Jay's. Everybody, round of applause.
No, I don't know how it started, but I hit my buddy up, asked him what he was doing, and something happened. We decided to go to his other friend's place up in what was it, West Ogden? And we hit him up, hung out for a bit, listened to music, watch whatever his name is, Penguin Zero on fucking YouTube. And
That's what the hell we were watching? You remember? I don't remember what exactly. Like, we were there. I was ignoring the fucking TV for the most part.
yeah, we were watching Penguin Zero on his on YouTube. That was just playing in the background on his computer. One of his other friends came over. He had a magic bong, which had a dab cartridge in the middle of it, and I was also smoking wax from Jay's freaking bong or whatever. So I'm hitting it, feeling alright, until I freaking hit the magic bong. And they forced me to, well, they didn't force me. They said, "Come on, don't be a sissy." So I took a bigger hit than I wanted to, and that got me fucked up completely. Sooner or later, I felt like I bit my inner cheek. I felt like I was bleeding profusely in my mouth, even though I wasn't. So that goes on for like 10-15 minutes until I hear like that loud ringing in your ears when you get like when you green out. I got that and my vision started going black. So I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not alright. So I'm burning up at this point. I go outside. It's like freaking, 30 degrees out?
Like,
I stripped down to my fucking underwear. Sat up there for like 30 fucking minutes just to feel better. It was just bad.
And then we went home. There was still, like, the thinnest layer of snow outside. It was, to me, quite cold, but to S, it was probably, like, warm. I know how things intensify, and I've felt the ringing, and I've also heard, and I've also heard buzzing. Two different occurrences. Sometimes I hear them both at the same time. It's kind of weird. Now, usually people would call it graining out when you start losing memory and you start seeing everything goes to black. But I think that's just legitimately blacking out, because I feel like I might have grained out a couple of times, and everything went green. So, or they're just saying that for the color of the product. You know, but
Yeah, horseshit.
definitely. That's what it is. It's horse shit. It's not cow shit. It's horse shit.
Car shit's brown.
My eyes are brown.
My eyes are green.
Your eyes are horse shit color.
Nah, they're hazel.
Change that real quick.
No, they're like they have green in them, but they're mostly hazel.
You're gonna piss so hard here soon. What is that, 3 cups?
4 now.
Hey. Yeah, I might need to limit you on the ice there. Just so that we have something
Dude, there's still a full tray in there.
How much? Like how full?
Just take my word for it. You're fine.
I'm gonna see for myself for a minute. We'll be right back after these messages.
Like I said.
Alright, I'll admit when I'm wrong. But I wasn't.
Yeah, you were.
Part of me was joking. But no, if it was low enough, I would probably just say wait a minute and let me turn back on the machine.
The ice maker's fine.
Yeah, it's good. I don't even think I need to turn it on right now. It's been, because of how cold it's been around here, it's been pretty much off. But trust me, more music videos coming when it gets warmer. You know, I could go out there and do it. Get it done. Get all those music videos done, but we'll probably have to take several breaks going inside somewhere. Dude, I have a low bloodstream. No, I got low blood flow, which is probably why my body temperature is low. That's what I was gonna say. I have low body temperature, just primarily. When my hands are cold, and I mean like when someone else touches my hand in comparison to my body temperature to theirs, they'll jump back. They'll feel it and they'll go like this, like what the fuck, right? Well, that means my whole my stream, my bloodstream, you know, whatever, my body temperature is warm. I'm quite comfortable. When they're warm, when my hands are warm, I'm overheating. But if they're too cold, if they're ice cubes, because they get cold when I'm warm, but they don't get freezing. What the hell are you looking at, Cat? What the fuck was that? Is there a spider up there or something? See that face?
Yeah.
Wow. All right, y'all missed it. Sorry about that.
Cat just looks up like.
Mm-hmm. Her whiskers were like this too. They were like, I'm ready. Her eyes were like moon-sized.
Like this.
No, that makes you look like you're on Molly, bro. That looks like you're rolling balls. Yeah. Anywho, see?
What is she doing?
If they do get too cold, I am cold. So you just, it's different for me. For my feet, I probably should keep socks on more often because my toes are often cold. And that's about it. But I don't really find any discomfort in it. I kind of got used to that part of it. As of late, come to find out, I feel like I actually have been keeping socks on more often. That's why I'm going through them quicker, I feel like. Anyways, back on topic. Let's do one more thing before we wrap this shit up because we got an hour.
Goddamn, Cat.
Oh, she'll climb. She'll
I know.
climb right up at the top of that tower. Oh, she's got the zooms.
I know.
Here, this is how we're gonna close it up, actually.
Oh no.
Cool, I can zoom.
Freaking Cat.
I wonder if I can go up there with my microphone.
Here.
You got it?
Yep.
Here's your mic. I'll film.
Wait.
It's okay, just it's long enough, or you can. Come on.
Ah! Ow! Goddamn. Kate, stop it.
Get some help.
No. Nope.
It's just how wired she is, bro. Why do you think? Why do you think I look like I got cuts and shit all over my hands all the time?
No.
I'm trying to fucking dodge it.
Boop. 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 Boop.
She wants to give me high
boop.
fives. High five. No, she's just not interested in me at all. Where are you going?
Goodbye.
Oops.
I said
No, don't do it again.
goodbye.
I'm trying to. Okay, one more back here. Two. Save highlights. Wait, what's the highlight? Can we find out? How do you end? Is what I'm saying. Oh, there's a fucking X up there.
Goodbye.
Awesome, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video, Jaka. And hey, there was another thing we were gonna talk about, but dude, it's an hour in here, so nah, man. Maybe for another time. It was a Spirit Box. But now that it's mentioned, give this enough likes. Honestly, I'm not expecting very much. But just some effort would be appreciated. Dude, really? I'm trying to wrap this shit up. Stop fucking around. But hey, you show me enough love, I'll do a recording for Spirit Box. I have one on my Instagram already with someone else's phone, so it's not completely out of the blue and abnormal for me to do. It just isn't as often. Anyway, yeah, like I said, leave a like if you enjoyed. I'm just gonna try and go ahead and clean everything up. Peace.
See ya.